J-Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. What's good? Appreciate everybody for coming through. We're going to go ahead and break down some of the weekly hot topics and also a lot of these crazy things that's being posted on Instagram, the internet, and all that stuff, and do my reactions. So take a little sip of my drizzle. Little apple juice. All right. So let's get into it. One thing about me, I don't really use social media a lot, believe it or not. And whenever I do, I just keep getting shocked and amazed by stuff that's on there. And so I try to save it, and that way we can talk about it, break it down, and get into it together. So let's do it. The first video, this right here. Okay, so also I will admit I save them. I forgot which order they're in. So as they come up, I'll remember and we'll talk about it as they go. This first video, OMG. Now, I've been knowing about this conspiracy theory. If you all know me, been watching me for a while. 1996, the first time I even knew that it was certain things going on in the world that most people aren't aware of. One of the things that I've heard since then is when that organ donation stuff came out and they were saying be an organ donor and promote that. A lot of people that I knew were saying don't do that. And I knew because what if you were in an accident and you're an organ donor? They may not have a benefit in saving you because you could be worth more as parts or organ donations versus saving your life. Now, people would say, that's not true. They won't do this, da, 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 da. I never was an organ donor, which I was in a very tragic accident. What if I was an organ donor? What if it was more incentives to get them spare parts than to help me? Well, this video, oh my goodness gracious. Let's look at this video. This video right here. Oh my goodness, man. This is so scary to me. Check it out.
Authorized where my son would have not wanted his organs removed. All of us, all parents, are here. We said no. I need them to come in the seat. My son did not want that I signed with him. He's not getting him.
Yes, he was an organ donor on his driver's license. That's not the biggest problem. Doctors took him off life support without the family's permission to then take his organs. That's the problem.
I've asked you not to take my son, authorized where my son would have not wanted his organs removed. All of us, all parents, are here. We said no. I need them to come in the seat. My son did not want that I signed with him. He's not getting him.
Yes, he was an organ donor on his driver's.
Okay, this is something that really makes me mad in this video. A few things. First, customer service has gone down the drain in America. People are so rude. That nurse didn't even wait for this mother talking about her child organs being removed. Didn't even have the decency to wait for this woman to finish talking, to just talk over her. Well, look, your son signed the thing, and I'm sorry, but this woman's still talking. Now, if she'd have went and whooped that ass or that nurse, how could she? How could you? Did it really kill her to just shut up and let that woman finish talking at least? This has happened to me so many times where I'm trying to talk and they just start and just cut me off and talk over me, talk to me like, well, this is what you get, and so what? Too bad. I ain't got nothing else. Then just walk off and do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that makes me so mad. Secondly, if that nurse child organs were being removed, she would have felt that. We have a big lack of empathy. We too busy saying you on your own or it's your fault, not realizing it can happen to any of us. We in this together. And secondly, man, oh my goodness. Be careful what you sign, what you agree to. Because you could be signing literally your life away, literally, and don't even know it. Okay. I'm so thankful that I knew about this. And when that organ donation stuff came up, I never agreed to it. And they try to make you feel bad and think that you're not saving a life or you being greedy or doing this or that. But it just ain't as straightforward as they make it seem. And they only tell you the stories of how things work out. But I've seen and heard the stories of how it doesn't. For example, HBO just had a documentary called The Mortician, just came out last month. Oh, you got to watch that. It's talking about cremations and when they go and send the coroner to pick up a body from somebody's house. They'll put drops in the eyes so they can take your corneas and different things. They'll do it before you even knew whether you was a donator or not. That's the problem with capitalism. Capitalism is a good system because it plays into the natural way humans work, but there's an also a greed aspect in humans. And if you allow the greediest people to capitalize on stuff, it can break it for everybody. It can ruin it for everybody. That's why you need regulations. It's good that somebody came up with the technology to make gasoline. But if they're going to dump all the byproducts in the drinking water for people to drink and they die, then they needed to be regulated. Yeah, it may have cost them an extra $1 million to clean it properly, but that's worth it. So what? They didn't get an extra $1 million in profits. Anyway, moving on to the next video. Let's see what this next one is. Oh, I do have some things that's kind of funny. One of the things that's funny is it's a lot of people with, I don't know, either they're delusional these days or they have amazing confidence or both. I'm not delusional, and I guess I don't have amazing confidence in life. I don't, I guess. But this woman, and it's another woman I'm gonna show. This woman, I don't know if she delusional or have confidence, or is this AI? But her head is big than a mug. What's up with this head, shorty? I know people. I know I love to get a little head, but damn, that's a lot of head, mama. What's up with that? Let's see what happened to this girl. Is this real?
Girl, what the fuck?
Who made a song about ain't nothing prettier than a big forehead? Bi. If all of this on the sides and at the top wasn't busting out, she might have been cute, but she's like Megamind in this mug. They got a picture of Megamind too. I mean, I'm not saying you don't deserve no love, but what are you doing? I don't get why people put themselves out there in bad positions, make themselves look bad. Do they not know that they not making themselves look bad? Are they delusional? Or are we really in the situation where all attention really is good attention? All publicity is good publicity. Even if you laughing at me, at least you talking about me. I'd rather you not talk about me. I don't need the money that bad. I'm not rich. I'll be having problems. But to be the butt of the joke, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I guess. How much is the money? This woman here, is she delusional or does she have supreme confidence? Let's see. This girl, I believe, is a rapper, and she also sued Uber because they wouldn't allow her to get in the car. They said she was too big to get in the car. She said that they should accommodate her. I don't know. I believe she even lost that lawsuit. Now she's in this video next to Big Pun. And I saw another video I got of her doing her song about Plan B, which really, let's look at this lady right here. Her knees, she's beyond Negro. They did that body grow. She ain't no Negro. She a body grow in this. But my mama said, look. Her boots look like cupcakes, Skittles. What? Look at this. I'm not saying if you big, you're something that you're a bad person, but why does she have to dress like this? She got a tattoo on. I want to see the video of her getting this tattoo on her belly. I want to see the tattoo artist's face. Oh my goodness.
Lift it.
Hey man, men are nasty. I'm gonna be honest. Men are nasty. Men are nasty. Ain't no way I can hit that from the back. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's just not attractive. I'm not talking about who she is as a person. Women, if your man was shaped like that, you'd be trying to go down on him. If you say yes, y'all are nasty too. Women nasty, and men, I wouldn't. If I was I wouldn't do that. I'm like, why she bend it? I just hurt myself doing that. I'm getting old, y'all. I slept on my damn bed the other day. I didn't adjust the memory. Sleep number. So I don't know what the hell, but I feel like I broke my shoulder, man. Doing this hurts. And I ran out of my icy hot. I bought this BioFreeze, and it's a menthol. Oh wow, it smelled like a Newport cigarette in this. Oh. DeMarcus Vaughn, man. Let me get to yo. I'm glad you sent that because I need to get to y'all comments over here. Thanks for the super chat, big dog. You say off topic question. Which song is better, OPP by Naughty by Nature or What They Really Want by DMX? Well, that's not a fair comparison. That's two different eras. OPP is a 80s, 90s vibe still. That's before rap went downhill, actually. I was bumping OPP. I was in 8th grade. You down with OPP? But if it would have came out during the DMX era, you down with fucking it would have been a lot more graphic. They wouldn't have said OPP. You want to play that bitch? Yeah, you know me. You want to fuck that bitch? Yeah, you know. It would have been a lot. So I think it was in the era of the rap golden age, or before the rap golden age, when rap, before it sold out, because they didn't make a lot of money back then in the OPP era. They just started. By the time DMX came out, rap was a total different thing. You couldn't even have brought out a song like OPP when DMX was out with What They Really Want. You down with OPP? Yeah. They be like, man, what? What they really want. So I don't think they're equally compared. I like them both, but they're in two different eras. It's like comparing Bob Cousy to Derrick Rose. It's like two different things. They both had game for their time period, but one was a whole lot more open up. Bob Cousy wasn't about to break you down and dunk you. What's up, Rashonda? How you doing, mama? Good to see you first in the building. Damian Kenny, what's good, fam? Glad you came through. DeMarcus Vaughn, what's good? Mr. Thorne, what's good, brother? Give me a little bit more of my juice, man. I got the mots. Y'all remember that commercial? Hey, man, what you got? They was acting like they was kids. The kids was acting like they was spies or trading information. Yo, the mots. The mots. Damian Kenny, you say big girl, dank Demos. There it is. And see, dank, that means it stank. Dank is stank. You know what I mean? And it's moss growing up under them boulders she got. Unless she agrees to lose weight, she will not be promoted by the entertainment machine. You know what? I think this is the danger of people like Lizzo. See, people think there's no consequences when you go out there twerking and all that meat and belly hanging out, but it inspires others to take it a step further. If Lizzo can do it, so can I. Okay, first of all, Lizzo shouldn't have did that, and neither should you. I mean, I'm gonna let my titties out. Hold up. Psych. Time for me to go viral. Belly time. I mean, really? I'm good. Mr. Thorne, you go with DMX. It depends. If I'm driving in the car and I feel like rolling, I'm gonna bump that X more than I bump OPP. But if it's a nice early day, a Sunday or a Saturday afternoon, and OPP come on, I'll bump it. I listen to, what is it? Which this is starting to get too expensive. Also, Sirius XM radio and LL Cool J. Rock the Bells Radio. He got a station and he plays that stuff. Sometimes I listen to Rock the Bells. If you want to hear real hip hop, Eminem got a station. It's Shady 45 or something. And now to play all the hip hop that didn't get a lot of main play. And then you can listen to the modern stuff or whatever. But it depends on the mood. Feel me flow, feel me flow, da, 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 hear me go, da, da, feel me flow. They had good, feel good music, something that's not made anymore. It's a genre that doesn't exist in rap anymore. Chill, good vibe, summertime. All of Naughty by Nature music was like summertime music. It made you want to go out and enjoy the day, the sun. Go to the beach. None of their music got me hyped like a DMX, where I'm ready to get doing something, get amped, ready to fight, ready to play ball, ready to go to work, ready to work out. DMX gets you want to do something. Naughty by Nature got me want to chill. Like, hey, man, ain't that bad. Give me some of that OPP. You know me. DMX like, give it to me, Rough Rider. Anyway, let's look at this rough ride right here, because this is a lot of bumps and knots. It's a big rough ride with a huge pothole in the middle. Let's see.
You cuss.
First of all, how many of y'all think the Big Pun will hit this? Big dudes don't like big girls. Big dudes don't like big girls, and most big girls don't like big dudes. In my experience of what hearing, I've had a big girl try to come from. I never had a girl this big in my life say anything. Her knees. She needs help, man. I feel bad for her. And I don't think that these people around her being a good friend. I got a friend that's pretty big, and I mess with him a little bit. But then after we joke, I'd be like, bro, for real, man, you gotta get some help. You're a good dude, man. And whoever ain't really telling you this, you messing with your life, man. For one, the human heart and the human body is not meant to be that big. You're giving yourself a heart attack. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that, but I think people that are not being honest with people in these situations are not their friend. If I was you that big and you didn't tell me about this, and I'm sitting here damn near dying, and you didn't want to hurt my feelings, so you didn't tell me I should lose weight, I don't think you my friend, really. You was more worried about what? Me being mad at you than me dying? Hey, look, tell me the truth. Don't worry if I'm mad at you or not. At least I'm alive and this and that. I'll come around and figure it out. But don't lie and don't front. Mr. Thorne, are you still in a lawsuit against that doctor and hospital? They were 100% wrong. What doctor and hospital? What are you talking about? 2 weeks ago? I actually am looking into something, but that wasn't a doctor or a hospital. Damian Kitty, Big Pun's last words to his wife, Eliza, do you have my back? What? That was his real last words? I wonder what he meant by that. You know, one of the things about Big Pun, and me and my friends used to laugh at this, I liked his raps because you could hear him like dying between each thing. Every time you could hear him taking big breaths, he'd be like, you could catch me in the one, in the one, in the goal, I had to play out the question line. He sounded like a damn vacuum cleaner every time he was gasping for air. Now, this article here is tripped out. Let me make this a little bigger. Man, I guess that's as big as it's going to get. Now, this is interesting. It says a 27-year-old Jackson, Mississippi man was arrested over the weekend for hacking into the Hinds County Human Services Department and approving all applications for food stamps. After approving the applications, he then had cards mailed out to new applicants, all totaling $2,500 each. Current card holders were also awarded $2,500 credits. His bond was set for $100,000 and has since bonded out. Here's the thing. I think he was doing a good thing, but sometimes you got to understand, don't do it too damn good, fool. How you going to give everybody $2,500 and think they ain't going to notice? You should have gave everybody $200 or just approve the applications and call it a day. Or approve most of the applications and not all. And hell, you could maybe still be doing this. It's a damn shame, though, that we have to go through these methods. And I'm going to let y'all know a little something. So, I know people are talking about Trump and the Epstein and the government or things like what I just read. But the truth of the matter is the world is more and more digital than ever before. All of these files and things are on computers, which means, and they said this, that hacker group Anonymous that used the V for Vendetta mask, they said they're going to go and get these files and they're going to hack into certain stuff and release stuff. Man, we live in a crazy world. I think that times are going to get crazier and crazier. Now, one thing I will say, I kind of learned a little bit. I kind of feel a little bit better. And that is, for most of you all that follow me all the time, know I've been working on the app and things, trying to build a few things. And as I've been doing this, I've been learning a lot more about AI, which actually scares me to my core. It really does. AI, oh wow. But one thing that I want to say I learned and thought about is, so we all know about the AI like Chat GPT and the bots. Maybe some people know about so in the movie The Matrix, right? They were in the Matrix, which was the computer program. And who was trying to stop Neo? Agent Smith. Well, now AI has programs called agents that can do things, do tasks in computers. Basically, in the Matrix, they're working. Well, here's the thing, they're making these robots from Tesla to many other companies. And if they were able to put that super intelligence, that AI like Chat GPT and stuff in there, they could probably do all type of tasks. The Terminator, you know what I mean? But here's the thing I've learned. We aren't there yet. And Chat GPT and Grok and all of these things, they actually don't work outside of those data centers. Meaning like where they have the data center where Chat GPT or Grok, it's like these huge buildings with all these servers and stuff. That's what it takes to operate pretty much this AI stuff, those huge facilities. And right now, they're not able to put that type of power and capacity into a robot. You know what I mean? Because the robot it's got to be all self-contained. Now they may be working on ways to maybe beam its satellites or upload through the cloud or wireless. I don't know, but I was kind of thinking in a year or maybe 2 years, we would see like RoboCops, or they would be plumbers or construction workers or working in the healthcare field. And to a certain extent, we will have some of that. But again, they don't know how to make them all autonomous completely. But it is ways around that. So I ain't gonna say we completely free. Anyway, moving along. Let me get a couple of these comments from Dame Kenny. You say, according to Eliza Rivera, they were on a family vacation. They were talking. She saw his chest throbbing, and he asked her, "Do you have my back?" You talking about with Big Pun? His According to Dark Movie Theater, Neo was not the one. Agent Smith was. Yes and no. I didn't look at this theory, but I have looked at other theories in the Matrix, and it's like Neo and Agent Smith were both needed. It wasn't like the one, it was like the two. Again, these are theories. The Matrix might be one of the deepest movies ever made. It really is, which is hard for a lot of people to grasp because it's a sci-fi kind of movie, and those movies don't usually get recognized for the intelligence and depth. But The Matrix, wow, that movie is so deep, so deep. But yeah, with the code and Agent Smith, and like he said in the first Matrix, they had it, but people needed conflict. Things were too nice and different. There's so many things. But anyway, that's kind of like the same theme from Star Wars, where he supposed to bring balance to the Force. Was it Luke or was it Darth Vader? Or they said Anakin would bring balance. Well, in a way, he did, even though he became Darth Vader and kind of created the instability. He eventually brought balance when he killed the Emperor. Anyway, this stuff can get deep. Moving on to the next topic. Although I think that dude, it was technically illegal, I think more of that is needed and will happen. Now, this next video, this pissed me off big time, big time. And this thing actually has pissed me off for years, because this is the one industry I think we definitely should own, especially Black women. Black women spend way too much. Actually, I think the biggest demographic is Black women. and they spend all this money on hair care, nails, wigs, all of this. And now it's either Chinese or South Korean. Why aren't black people creating these products? And what made me rethink this, I didn't see this movie when it came out, but I give movies a chance if I wake up and they own. I actually really like this movie. It's called Good Hair. Chris Rock made this movie. I didn't see this movie until years later. And his daughters are grown now. But he talks about the hair industry or putting perms or kitty perms or how he wanted his daughter's hair natural, which they all got perms and stuff today if you see their pictures. Because after watching the movie, I just saw it a couple years ago. The movie is over 12 years old, so they all are grown now. So I went and looked them up, and Chris Rock's daughters are pretty, but they all got straight hair. Anyway, my point is, I think our sisters and our people should be owning this multi-billion-dollar industry. Multi-billion-dollar industry. I never understood why all these black women go to Asian women and things to get their beauty. Like, I would think other black women would be able to provide this to other black women better. It's not about race or anything. Anyway, this is the movie Good Hair. It's very good, actually. Chris Rock did a good job. It's like a documentary. And they do have hair shows and hair competitions in Atlanta that are humongous. And he does cover, and this dude is dead now, but he does cover the one black company that makes hair care products. And he does cover that in this movie, which is good. But anyway, this is why another reason I think we shouldn't go to these places. I'm going to show you this video. Don't spend money. Your money is the most powerful tool you have. It's more powerful than your mouth. It's more powerful than anything because money is power. Don't shop and spend money at these places that don't appreciate your service, period. And if they think they talking about you, they probably are. Go somewhere else. Look at this. And don't feed into it. When this black woman comes in and feed into it, oh my goodness.
Hey, look at it, y'all. Today the first. One way in and one way out here. This got money today the first. Wait, do I owe you here?
First of all, what the hell you say?
My first customer, she got a pedicure. She tricked her ass. Talking about she's going to the store, get her money, broke ass bitch, we come back and broke.
Oh, hell no. You broke a bitch. You get your money. You got it one way and one way how? One way and one way how? What? So what they talking about? They gonna beat her ass? It's one way in, one way out. If you come up in here, we'll beat your ass. You a broke ass bitch. You broke that bitch. And one way in, one way out. You broke that bitch. And I actually had a similar situation like this happen to me. I was just so young. When I was 15, I used to work at a shoe store. It was my second job. It was Diana Shoes. They had men's shoes, women's shoes, and gym shoes, all of that. And they were South Korean, and they've been in the hood a long time. They would make little black jokes and think they could say this. One of them even used to try to holler at my mother's daughter like he was going to get some. He thought he was going to get some black coochie. Anyway, these dudes would say all kind of stuff, funny little corny jokes, but we would say stuff right back to them, especially, hey, man, you got this joke for me. I got one for you, too. Anyway, I used to always mess with them when they answer the phone. Yo, Bazeo. Yo, Bazeo. I forgot what happened, but anyway, dude got in my face while I'm sitting down and smacked me in the head. So, of course, I had to pick him up by his knees and slam him. We in there fighting. Of course, I ain't worked there much longer after that. But anyway, you don't come up there smacking nobody that worked for you, man. What's wrong with you? You thought you was hood? He thought he was Debo. Anyway, these broads talking crazy about these black women that's their customers. Listen to this.
I'm gonna roll back my camera. I'm gonna post up, let the whole world know some pretty ass shit. Don't have nobody. Group ass. Look at that, y'all. One way in and one way out. Coming to Dragway here because we didn't do shit for free. So fuck. This motherfucker broke ass just say you got it. Yep. From now on, whoever's being Friday, I'm gonna post you up on social media. Let this whole
On social media.
embarrass you. I'm gonna embarrass you.
She thinks she gonna embarrass somebody. They're an embarrassment to themselves. Anybody that shop here should be embarrassed. And they've been in the hood too long. That's the problem that I didn't realize when I was younger, is that when you talk to people like this and they say stuff and you laugh with them instead of correcting them, they think they in the right. They think they're in the right. Don't laugh at these type of jokes. Correct that ass.
Coming for rest, y'all. We ain't doing no I owe you today. She's doing up for your life. The fuck? We trying to make some money, baby. Yeah, we trying to make some money. Look at it. Shut your ass. What's jingling?
Say be ghetto like her.
Ghetto, I don't give a fuck. I love my people. I don't care. I make people laugh. I like
Oh, Madam Booty Fly up in here.
be happy. Bitch come to the nail shop, make for what? Ain't nobody on your shit. Be happy, live happy. You only one, remember? Anger. What the fuck? We can do our own day, remember? Don't worry about it. God will bless her. God will bless her. No, have money. You trying to make some money, girl? You better go ahead.
Moral of the story, don't give these people your money. Don't give nobody your money. Don't nobody deserve your money. Straight up. Damon Kitty, do you have a sister Jay? Your mother's daughter. My mother's daughter. Exactly. What's up, Crystal? How you doing? You pay, you go. Man, I wouldn't pay them attention, let alone shop there. And they talking about you broke that big. You get the store. I'm good. I'm good. I wouldn't give you $1 if it would have saved your life. Straight up. All right. Next up, what's this right here?
What do y'all think?
Oh my God, man. Why is this stuff keep coming up on my feed? Again, like I said, why are people either delusional or have a lot of confidence that is not valid? And they friends should be friends and say, don't wear that. Don't do that. And women, stop thinking men just want to screw you because you're a woman. Or thinking because your parts are big that they are big in the right ways. It's not. Let's get to this woman right here. And I ain't talking about Capri Sun. I'm talking about Capri Sun, Moon, and Stars right here. This woman is wearing a bikini. And she's steadily adjusting the boobs. Look at this bottoms. Are you wearing bottoms?
Well, it's beautiful. It's definitely.
It's beautiful. She said it's beautiful. You're not a good friend. You're not a good friend. It's beautiful.
Unique, and I love the print. I'm a little afraid that it's going to fall off. It looks like it's not got much attached.
It looks like it's got not much attached. Hey, man, don't ever say you my friend and you talk to me like this. Say, man, what do you take that shit off? Hey, man, what's wrong with you? What are you do, Jay? Don't wear that thong bikini to the beach, bro. What are you doing? If y'all didn't tell me that, you was not my friend. What?
Oh, I'm worried about it. And I wish I had your confidence.
Hey, that's the only thing she said that was true. I'm a coward, I guess. I'm gonna be honest. I thought I had confidence, y'all. And I thought that I was a man, but I'm a coward and I'm not confident. Cause ain't no way I could go dressed like this. I can't even go if I go to the beach or a pool. I gotta wear a damn tuxedo, damn near. I'm definitely wearing a shirt, a long sleeve shirt. What? This? Oh my god! What? Okay. What?
What do y'all think? Oh, well, it's beautiful. It's definitely unique, and I love the print. I'm a little afraid that it's going to fall off. It looks like it's.
You know the worst part of it all. The worst part of it all, y'all. Look at her legs. How did that happen? Look at her legs. This looked like she got somebody else's legs, another body. Her head and legs don't match with the body of Grimace. Look at that hanging over. This can't be right. How is it this much hang down? Hangover. That's the hangover part 4, 5, and 6. The hangover. That's what this was named after. That is a big ass hang-a-lang. What? Look at that underneath the knees and the leg. What? That's like an umbrella for her knees.
Not much attached. Don't. I'm worried about it. And I wish I had your confidence.
I know Capri Sun had to stop sipping on that one after that. I had your confidence. Girl, please. Baby Kitty look like a melted ice cream cone with legs. You ain't lying, boy. That's a big ass banana split down the middle. Ugh. Like they say, you ain't gotta be mean, but you damn sure gotta be honest. Now, speaking of honest, so my generation was the first to like bust a sag, have a little sag, you know, with your belt, got your clothes. It didn't look too bad of a style, in my opinion. Although I do remember my mother and father generation, the generation before mine, Generation X, basically saying we look bad and we should pull our pants up and this and that. And to a certain extent, I agree with them today. Although this generation took it a whole nother level, okay? And this dude took it to the next level. He done bust the sag with his diapers hanging, and he didn't even change this diaper. Look at this. And what dude says to him is hilarious.
Bro, why you carrying me, bro?
Oh my God, look at this duty booty.
This is a fart or a shit? Damn, my boy.
Ah! Ah! Oh, snap. Oh my God. Why? Why he tried to pull it up? He pulled it up and was like, oh, ew, oh, dude. Hey, first of all, he's so stupid. Why you cameraing me, bro? Why you cameraing me? You cameraed me. You cameraed me. Dude got so much doo-doo. Oh, let's look at this again.
Why you carrying me, bro? Why you got me on camera, bro? Why you got me on camera, bro? It was a fart or a shit? Damn, my boy. Bro, why you carrying me, bro? Why you got me on camera, bro? Why you got me on camera, bro?
He said, buy me a beer. Dude, I'm going to buy you a pack of wipes, you nasty duty booty. You better not ask for a ride. This Negro asked for a ride? Dude, I'm going to buy you one of these damn packs, a 4-pack toilet paper. No, I'm going to buy you one of them single rolls they sell at the gas station that's wrapped in paper. Toilet paper wrapped in harder paper. That's what I'm going to do. Just jam that up your ass. Oh, no. How your booty don't itch? How your booty don't itch? Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, this right here, this song, I feel bad for y'all that's not live watching it because I'm going to have to take this song out of the replay. So if you're watching on the replay, you're going to have to go and look this song up on your own. But everybody watching live, you're going to get to hear this song live. Let's hear this. This song is called Plan B, and it's with, who was that big ass girl again? Damien Kitty told me. Big ass Uber Lyft, big pun, wannabe, no knee Negro. She a no Negro. She's a no Negro. Anyway. Oh no. She said, I know my coochie a trap. He can't hit from the back. He got to get on tippy toes because it smell up his nose. I made the last part up, but I thought that sounded better. He got to get on tippy toes because it fungus his nose. She tired of eating Plan B. First of all, you ain't tired of eating nothing, girl. Stop lying. Secondly, men are nasty. Let's hear it again, man. What a hit? Hit again. Or play it again. Let's go. And these girls are hood as hell in front of a KFC. Women with blonde hair, titty squashed, and coochie cutters, run. Men, run. Do not have sex with them. Do not have a child with them. You know you're going to be on child support, right? First of all, I got a video about child support too, because that just shows the mentality of women like this. But I tell you, let's go. Wow. Wow, y'all. Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that, y'all. Dank Demas. No one is no one's narding her unless she paying for it. Anybody doing that? Yeah, that's a Johnny Knoxville stunt. Let me move on because I'm about to say some stuff. I'm about to go ham. Hey, I wouldn't hit this, but I would hit this before that other stuff. But I wouldn't want to hit this. And I think this person talking to her is lying too, talking about she look amazing. I will say athletic woman body is attractive unless it's so plastic. But her face, oh wow, her face ruins everything. Look at her face.
What are all the procedures you've had done? Oh my God. Okay, babe, let's start from the top, yeah? Lip fillers, nose job, cheekbones, jawline. You look amazing. What are all the procedures you've had done? Oh my God. Okay, babe, let's start from the top, yeah? Lip fillers.
I hope this is AI and fake. But her jaw and cheeks and the titties don't look great. They don't look bad though. I wouldn't kick them out of bed. But don't boom. But Her face and probably her mentality is horrible. She do got some abs. Anyway, I think she just as bad. Just because you big don't mean something wrong with you. You could be in this condition and probably be in a worse condition than Dank Donut. Dank Donut at least is all natural. Now let me go to this other video about child support. Oh, I got a couple other videos too. But look at this video about child support. Now, it just so happened to be from T to the mother K, Kirkland. Now, I like TK, but I don't agree with everything. But in this situation, I agree. And here's why I agree. Let me make this a little bit. First of all, what is child support? I think most women don't even know what child support is. Child support is only ordered by the court when the man or woman doesn't do anything for their child or barely anything, next to nothing. And no matter what you talk about and what you try to do, they refuse. So you have to go to court and have a child support order in force, meaning, excuse me, that the party, whether male or female, has to take part in this child's life because they refused before. And if they don't, they can face penalties or go to jail. That's what child support is. Anybody that disagree or have other thoughts, please let me know in the comment. But if you are there for your child, even if you break up, but if you're paying for everything for the child willingly, you're doing what's needed for the child willingly, why would they take you to court for child support unless they just want the money directly to them? Which means, is it really supporting the child or is it supporting the parent? So if a parent is actually paying all of the stuff and doing these things, why would you go and get child support? They're already supporting the child. Now, this woman seems to think in her mind that as soon as a couple breaks up, whether you're married or not, and you have a child, that the person should put them on child support. But that is not how it goes. It just goes like that most times because the person chooses not to be a part of that child's life financially, so they have to do that. But if we break up and I willingly give you money or willingly pay for everything or provide everything, if you took me to court, I would show that I've been paying all of these things, and the judge would say, what are you doing? Or they already pay enough, or whatever the case. Anyway, let's look at this video, because this is the thing that a lot of us don't understand when we get in a relationship with a young lady, is that we don't know about their mentality first, and everything is always good when it's good. You should plan for the bad while it's good, so you know who you're dealing with when the bad comes, because you may need that plan B. And I ain't talking about the pill. I'm talking about escape plan. Let's look at this right here from this lady and what she thinks about paying child support and men.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay nothing in child support. Like, I'm a good dad.
So he said he doesn't pay any child support for any of his kids, and he's a good dad. Now, in her mind, you're a bad dad because you don't pay child support for any of your kids and you're not with them. But no, if he doesn't pay child support, he might pay directly. He didn't need the court to make him take care of his responsibilities. You know, child support is the court making you take care of your responsibilities. You could break up with somebody and still pay for stuff, do this, and you don't need the court to make you because you want to. Anyway, let's look at how she automatically thinks you're a bad person or a bad parent if you don't pay child support. And she just can't wrap her mind around child support is not mandatory. It is something as a last resort for people that are deadbeats. But if you break up and you're not a deadbeat, why would you pay child support? You already support the child willingly. Anyway.
But you travel all the time.
Yeah,
They're
but
all
I'm a
different
good
states.
dad.
But you don't pay child support.
Why would I pay child support?
So you take them to school every day. You take them to the doctor's offices. You take them to practice.
I miss the women that got themselves together.
Does child support take them to school? Does child support take them to doctor's offices? Does child support take them to sports? So her argument is stupid. Because even if he paid child support, it wouldn't take him to these places. So what she's saying is dumb. Anyway, let's listen.
Okay.
And
Like a true toxic man. You know what it takes physically? I would rather today, where I am today, I'm doing it alone.
Yes.
And it's hard. But you know how easy it is for me to go and work and make the money. I have to have a nanny, right?
Yes.
How often could you have possibly been
That's
there?
true. But so
Are you paying child support now?
So is it? I don't pay child support.
Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
And why would I?
She says she need a nanny. So she ain't doing it by herself then. She got a nanny. And also, if he's helping to pay for that nanny, what's the problem? Anyway.
Child support. I'm not a bum.
Right.
Because did you pay for their school?
Of course.
Okay. So by
But you talk so fast, you don't let people get their thoughts out.
you just kept saying I don't pay child support.
You're a judge.
Because he don't pay child support, dum-dum. That's all you kept asking. So he answered the question you asked. No, I don't. But you didn't ask, do you pay everything else like she just did? And now he said, yes, I do. So now what she got to say?
No, you kept saying I don't pay child support.
You put people on the...
Okay, so all these
when I say I pay... No, let's make sure we're clear. It's very important because I got my family.
Child support,
let me finish.
This is another problem I've come across, especially, I don't know how all women are, but I've only been across a lot of black women lately. They don't have respect for black men. They gonna talk over you. They too busy telling you and talking to you. You don't got a chance to explain. And if they got to be quiet and while you talking, oh, that kills them. But the white man, or if they had a job, they'll listen and be quiet for him. But let me have something to say or talk. It's killing them, or they don't want to hear it, or da-da-da-da-da. And that's very unfortunate, especially for us, because we need each other more than others. Anyway, she should just listen instead of being judgmental.
Thank you. Yeah, make sure. When I say don't pay, it's a communication gap. When you saying, what do I pay? You're thinking child support, I'm not giving anything. I'm saying I take care of my babies.
Okay, what does that look like?
Yeah, it looks like you take care of them.
Can you explain to me what it looks like?
Yeah,
you got to take care
of school, clothes, trips, etc.
Okay, what about they live in the house with their mom 24/7, right?
Yes.
They live in their home. So do you pay any of those bills in their house?
Yes.
But even that is not child support. So if me and the mom break up, but she got the kid, I'm supposed to pay her bills in her house too? What if she meet another dude, but they don't have a kid, but he there, but I'm paying the bills for the house? It's called child support, not baby mama support. So what she's saying, even though he said, yeah, he pays some of the bills, I don't agree with that. Why am I be paying your bill? What's wrong with you? Ain't you strong? Ain't you working? What's wrong? You was supposed to make your money. Why I gotta pay your bills too? And I'm paying for what? Anyway.
They grown now.
We're gonna focus.
Yeah, when they were kids, yes.
So the 16-year-old not right now. So you have to have one that's underage.
Yes, and well taken care of.
What does that look like?
It's
right
amazing.
now, today?
It's amazing.
What does it look like?
What do you mean what it looks like?
For the 16-year-old right now, what does that look like? How do you take care of him?
What does she mean? What does that look like?
Visit, we hang, go to games, etc.
School?
Yeah, I don't take him to school. No, he's 16. No.
So who drives him to school?
His mom.
So you pay for the gas?
No.
Why would he be paying for the damn gas in this woman's car? What's wrong with her? So this woman, if a woman has a child with a man, he's obligated for her life for the rest of her life to take care of her, put gas in her car. So what did she do for the child then? Sit there, make the food. She made me mad. Do you pay the gas? Do she got a job? Does she work? What you mean pay the gas? I gotta buy the food, pay the gas, pay the bill, and we ain't together? Where that makes sense? Where does that make sense? I can see why people in America ain't having kids like they used to. It's a problem.
You pay for her car insurance?
No,
You pay for her car bill?
no,
Do you pay for her light bill?
no.
Do you get
He shouldn't.
pay for food?
Of course.
How much?
Whatever she needs.
And that's being nice. I mean, child support is for the kid, but I mean, you can't be like, well, no, don't you eat none of it, only the kid. I mean, that's being petty. I think that's being petty. So him buying the money or giving the money and she buy food or do whatever, fine. What's the problem?
Every month, you
I
don't.
don't, see,
So she has to ask you for it.
Here's the thing with structure.
So that's the thing. If you had a bad breakup, maybe you don't want to ask or communicate with that other person. I can get that. But she could be assuming that it was bad, where it could have been mutually agreed upon. Regardless, we ask for stuff all the time. I ask people to hit the like and subscribe. Anyway, to her point, I wouldn't want to keep asking either. I wouldn't want to ask. So if I had to ask all the time, hey, could I get this? Hey, could you do this? Hey, could you do that? I wouldn't want to do that either. If we broke up, I would want to move on. I wouldn't want to ask you for stuff. That's like you trying to still be a gatekeeper or have some control over my life. So she got the best point. If she gotta continue to ask him all the time, then that's a reason right there that we need to either you send X amount every month or we need some child support. Just because I'm not about to be calling and asking you every month or week for something. Do whatever, send it, and let's both move the hell on. So that right there was the only real point that she brought up that I agreed with so far. Let's see what he says about the asking.
Women, and this is how you're thinking. You're thinking, I need X, Y, and Z, but there's some women on this planet who move a certain way. And when they need something, because if you got your stuff together,
So how about you get your stuff together?
some women will say, baby, I need this, and it's done.
Baby, you are my baby daddy.
No.
We made a mistake,
There
right?
you-
Remember?
there you
Why
go
I gotta
again.
be a mistake? That means your child is a mistake then. She has had bad breakups. And I think a lot of us have. But I don't think every relationship will be a bad breakup or that every relationship ends the ways that bad ones have ended. And I think she's doing this subconsciously, which is something we all should watch out because your mind subconsciously does a lot more than we realize.
With the energy and your toxic energy.
I don't mind.
And the
I
way,
matter.
let me finish. And your energy
She's very toxic.
influences negativity. You don't stay calm. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm giving you my point. When you do
How much you paying child support?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay nothing in child support. Like I'm a good dad.
Okay, well, that was the end of that clip. Anyway, my point is, hey, man, women, especially black women, your black man is your best ally. And black men, our black women, our sisters, our best ally. We the only ones that know what we're going through. They can understand each other, listen to what we're going through. We can't beat up on each other or make each other seem less than or assume the worst of each other. Because in the end, it only hurts us. So that's a lot. I got some other stuff I'm gonna show y'all right quick. There's a lot of Trumpers out there that's crazy. Oh, here, since we still on this topic, here's another video on that topic. And good grief. Reason I talk about relationships, and especially in the Black community. I mean, I know I'm not the darkest brother, but hey, it's what I know and what I live. And I think, like, when I see comedians or comedy shows and they always make a joke about the Black man ain't there for his family, or you grew up without a dad and stuff, that's, I get how it's a joke, but that's not true. And Black men love their kids. And that's not until the prison, you know, industrial complex came along to break up the Black family, and drugs and all of these things that come and do all of these things. It's not as if, you know, Black people don't want to be there for their kids. So I don't like that. Anyway, it's an attack. And feminism, I mean, it's a multi-pronged attack, like any good military operation. And feminism was not for Black women or for Black folks, but it was for lesbian white ladies. Anyway, look at this video here. It's really sad. And also, it really made me want to see where are they now? I would love to know, where are they now? This is from 1986. And it says feminism gone left, but I don't think they mean like left wing, right wing. I just think feminism going wrong, going south. And it's just messed up. Look at this.
You're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father.
Then that's part of the problem. We all want to have sex and have a relationship, but then you don't want to marry the one you with. Why are you with them? Why are you having kids with them? Why do you think it's good to have kids or sex with somebody you don't want to be with? It's hard for me to, well, not that hard. At one time it was, and at one time it wasn't, and it is. But to be seriously having sex with somebody, I gotta like you, unprotected. I already think, man, we might have to be married, because if something go wrong and you have a baby or something, what are we gonna do?
One.
Only one girl want to marry her baby daddy.
Get married. Why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility.
That's another part of the brainwashing, her thinking that the child and the family and to care for them would all fall on her, and the responsibility would fall on her, not realizing that, hey, maybe this man will help you, and maybe this man will care for you too. It ain't always you caring for others. Sometimes others care for you, look out for you. But when you make people think, don't nobody, that's not how it's going to work, and it's a job, well, it can discourage people from wanting to do it. That's another way.
And then you don't want the commitments.
I don't want no man holding me down, because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father.
And that's why the cycle continues, because if you grow up without these things, you think, well, I did just fine, but not realizing you got little education, and now you in the same situation, and it's hard to know what you don't know.
Father wasn't in the home, so you know it really, male figures not substantially important in the family.
And by the men not being in the house, it makes women devalue men. They not important. They just a toy to play with, but it's nothing to keep. It's not a value. Whereas other cultures, whether they Hispanic, white, whatever, they are used to seeing them around, used to having positions of leadership or whatever, respect. And so they value them as they grow up. They get married. They stay with their baby daddies.
You would not have heard such things said so freely because
Also, I want to say, like I said, this was an attack. The reason why, and also it's easy to put together that this started in the late 70s and 80s. Well, what happened before that? Civil rights movement and black families and everybody marching and things was a formidable force. It created change in this country. What is the best way to make sure that don't happen again? Break up that family unit. There is no more Black Panthers or strong family bonds or families that stay together, pray together, eat together, do all of this. Ain't no more of that, which means that it's probably damn near impossible to have the same type of movement from the 60s occur again. Yeah, I know. Messed up.
not embraced so widely. The strong family was still the backbone of Black America, and 3 out of 4 children had both parents at home. That is true no longer. Most Black children are now growing up without their fathers. The result is a world turned upside down as children copy what they see and repeat what they learn. But Dawn said she didn't have a father in her home and doesn't think her children need one. She's not unusual. Half the Black families today are headed only by a woman. Florinda said she could make it on her own as a single parent.
And another thing, when you have a bunch of males raised only by a woman, they got them feminine ways. They act like a bunch of little bitch. They scared to fight, get beat up. They'll shoot you. They'll snitch. They'll do all kind of shady stuff. Not saying that women are the cause of all of this, but they acting like a woman. They're scared to get beat up or scared. Don't run your mouth. See, you run your mouth because you got been around women that gossip and talk. And so then these men run their mouth and talk crazy. Whereas if you've been around men, you know, you run your mouth, men about to fight. Men don't just sit there and talk and run their mouth like that. And also, I don't want to say that just having a dad is an end all be all. It's not. It's a lot of people that have parents, both parents, and it wasn't necessarily the best. But overall, in the law of averages, they say if you have both, your chance of being successful increases. Anyway,
He has never been married and is raising her daughter without a man's help. She's not unusual. Today, nearly 60% of all Black children are born out of wedlock.
60% born out of wedlock. And that's something I didn't want to be a part of in my life. I planned on getting married, but didn't work out. Anyway, we got to be careful out here, y'all. Got to be careful, man. And people falling for the okey doke left and right. And I don't know, man. For example, anybody that did this, I kind of feel bad for, but at the same time, I don't. Because, like, how dumb could you be? Why did you believe this? But it's a lot of MAGA Republicans that are crying and upset because they loved ones are getting deported, even though they sat there and campaigned for Trump and gargled his nards. Everybody knew he was going to do this. No, he's not going to do it to me. Only the criminals. It's not enough criminals to do the. He's going to give your hermano. Look at this video right here. This dumbass woman. I feel so bad for her, but at the same time, a part of me is like, that's what you get. Look. I never felt this way about anybody in life. I never felt this way about anybody in life. I don't get this. I don't get this, man. That's why I'm glad this is happening to people like this. How you did? This is a man. He's a man. He's not Jesus. He ain't Jesus. He's not Jesus Trump. He's not Jesus Trump. What are they? I don't get this, man. I never believed in anybody like this. My parents, I love my parents, but I wouldn't sit there and I vote for my dad or my mom. What? I don't, oh my God. Let's look at this woman holding his nards. Can I clean your house?
Beyond betrayal. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign.
Wait a minute. What you mean you don't want to make this political? How stupid are you? That is exactly what this is. Make it truth. Tell the truth. These people brainwashing, man. I don't know. A lot of y'all that's watching, some of the OGs that's rock with me, y'all know I love the psychology of the human mind. If I can go back, I may be a psychiatrist. But cults and brainwashing, it's just I just don't understand that. It is just astounding to me. How can somebody get in somebody's mind like this and brainwashing? I just don't understand. I don't know, man. Anyway, look at this dumbass woman right here.
The elected official from the Republican Party, they actually told us that he was not going to touch the documented people.
Which that's also sellout behavior. So if you a real one, first of all, you know what happened with snitches. They get stitched, they gonna get that. You can't be no sellout. I ain't never gonna be a sellout, bro. I'm not basically. So I'm gonna make this and vote for this person, and I'm gonna sell out everybody else, but they ain't gonna touch my group. Like if they said we gonna beat every Mexican ass, but we gonna leave blacks and whites alone, I wouldn't vote for that. That's raw. So but they ain't gonna leave my people alone, so y'all on your own. Man, I wouldn't have voted for that, man. I wouldn't support them if they say they're gonna beat all the white people ass or whatever. I just wouldn't support that because it's a slippery slope. Once you go down there, we got this group. Okay, it's your group next. But no, you said it was the other groups. We did. Now we on your group. What? You can't do that. Anyway, man, I ain't no sellout. I ain't no snitch. It ain't nothing. It's no amount of money you can give me to sell somebody out. And I know that that's going to be harm to them. But I'm good. My group is good. How you look in the mirror like that? How that rests good in your heart? I can't drive my nice car or live in a nice house, but I know I sold out a bunch of people and they dead or hurt or getting sent to alligator Auschwitz. What? We got to stop that, man. People need to realize in America, you can't do that. We all here together. You start othering everybody, your ass is going to be on the list pretty soon. Real quick. Hey, voted for Donald Trump. Hey, voted for Donald Trump. Oh, dumbass. Here go another one right here. And this is what I'm saying, man. Don't let nobody take your mind. Don't let nobody take your mind, man. It's been people that's been imprisoned. You trap my body, but you can't trap my mind, man. Straight up. She made a song. I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. Dumbass.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer,
her dumbass then got her husband deported. Her husband
has already been placed on expedite removal. Judelica Mejia cannot believe she's going back home without her nephew, 29-year-old Yasael Almonte Mejia. Like many other immigrants, when their case is dismissed, they are detained at the hallway.
The Trump immigration is going to the courts. And after people come from their court appearance, they just snatch them up and take them away. These are people doing what they supposed to, going to their court appearances and trying to do it, and they just take them and snatch them and put them on the plane, and now you're gone. How you gonna get a lawyer? How you gonna try to get this fixed? You in another country. You in the alligator Auschwitz. I mean, this is crazy, y'all. That's a dumbass singing again. I got another video I came across where this dude support Donald Trump. His wife got deported. His kids is crying, son crying. And this fool talking about some, well, I know he trying to do the right thing and I still support him. What? Hey, man, you take my wife away. My wife. You got my little kids crying. I'm not supporting. Donald Trump don't know you? Oh, my God, man. Again, I ain't never liked nobody, I guess, in life enough. It's no woman, not my parent, no family member that could do certain things, and I would just continue to be there and supporting and stuff and doing that. I mean, Squid Games. How many saw Squid Game season 3? It's a part where that mother and son, the son was about to kill this girl that just had a baby, which that was low. And he was a coward. He couldn't take no man, couldn't do nothing to nobody worth a damn, but he can kill a woman that just gave birth. And the mother wouldn't let him. The mother said, no, kill me instead. Don't kill her. Then he said, no, I can't do that. So as he's about to kill the woman that just had the baby's still in this woman's arms. The mother killed him, stabbed him in the back and killed him. And I think I would have did what that woman did. Because I love my son, but if I'm got to watch him kill a woman that just gave birth to a baby and she's still holding a baby, how I'm going to let you do that and we going to go on and live our lives together and you, oh my goodness. I don't know, man. I couldn't have supported that. So, I don't know, man. It's not a lot that somebody can do that's so evil that I'll support them no matter what. I don't know, but I just believe in right versus wrong. And if it's the right thing to do, I can't not do it because you my family or friend or loved one. I ain't saying I'm about to snitch to the cops on you. I'm just saying, like, certain things I ain't about to do. Like, the right thing to do is I would get up and beat the living hell out of this barber. So this barber is cutting this man's head. He didn't cut a bald spot in the back of his head. And then he covers up the bald spot without the man knowing. Let's take a look at this. I would beat this dude ass if I found out he put this big ass patch in my head. Look at that big old spot. This dude using spray paint on his head. What is this? Ain't no way in the world you about to jack my head up and then put some spray paint on it. Look like he overdid it too. Oh no. Yeah, I'm good on that, man. Dude need his ass beat big time. You ain't about to be spraying my head open like that. And he probably gave him a tip, which, you know, I'm about to bust your head open. Nah, this dude right here goes back to my confidence videos. Man, what the hell? Is this dude what? Lionel? This dude look like Thundercat, Simba. Talking about his braids. Hey, man, you know damn well we talking about your nose, Negro. Hey, man, You's a nosy motherfucker. Hey man, what the hell brown nose having there? Look how flat. Dude could be a boxer, just take shots to the nose. Just his nose so flat. Blooka, blooka, blooka. His eyes ain't even gonna water.
They're suspended in air.
Looked like he had his nose cut down the middle or something. Like a hot dog. Big old hot dog nose having there. He looked like the avatars. You know, the avatars was blue with these dreads, big ass nose. He a blackatar. He's a blavatar. Boy, what the hell? You know you can't do no cocaine, right? But it took up all the blow, ruined the party. Avatar.
Never forgive the white people for this. My head still looks a mess. The lost haven't.
Dude, his nose got sliced down the middle like a damn ballpark Frank. What the hell? He like, yeah, I still look good though. I got dreads now.
They're suspended in air.
What are you doing? My hair grow, y'all. Yeah, my hair grows. What the hell is your point? Your hair got longer than it grow? You know damn well wasn't nobody gonna comment on your hair. Ain't nobody about to comment on that hair. You know what I'm saying? That dude the tripping. Anyway, about to get up out of here. The time flies, man, on these videos when I'm doing this. Let's see what else I got to go for the roll. Let's see. This is what just happened to me, actually, with these people in customer service. And I went to a business and this person refused to serve, talking about it's his house and he owns it and this and that. What's wrong with employees at businesses and they think that they own and run everything and they can just do things to customers? Customer service in America is horrible, 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 horrible. And these dumbass women are filming them being idiots, which TMZ says they got fired after mocking a customer who was trying to check in for his flight. They got the boot after the video of their tense exchange went viral.
They flattered you, big man. You think, oh, you're gonna check me in? I bet you was wrong.
I paid for a ticket.
And you
Yeah,
paid
I paid
$25
for
for
a
agent
ticket.
assistant, and you checked it 3 hours later. Hello.
I just
And
said
you thought
that
you
I.
were gonna get on your flight.
Yeah, I
And you
just
thought
said
you
that
were
I
gonna get on your
would
flight.
pay the
And you thought you were gonna
$25.
get on your flight. And you thought you were gonna get on your flight. And you thought you were gonna get on your flight.
I'm glad he is a white dude because that kind of debunks what I was saying earlier about how the sisters treat brothers. But unless he just sound like a white dude, why should and you thought you was gonna get on your flight, and you thought you was gonna get on your and you do what's wrong with people? Do they not understand the difference between work and home, friends and employees or co-workers? I ain't your friend. Now, if he would have jumped over the counter and beat her ass, then he would have been wrong, right? You talking to me like I'm one of your little ass friends, and you ain't gonna do this, and you ain't gonna do this, and you. Oh my goodness, man. Ooh.
And you thought you were gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here.
And our friend just laughed and co-signed. I'm glad both of them got fired. Two idiots.
30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight. We don't control it. You will never fly
You were
your
about to
kid
let
allowed
me
to-
check in. You were about to let me check in,
Oh,
and you decided that you ain't gonna let
make
me check
you
in.
Make me check you in. Make
You
me check
literally
you in.
work for a
Make me
company that
check
I
you in.
bought a
Make
plane
me check
ticket
you in.
for. I'm here 30 minutes before the
Can you
flight.
please leave, sir?
No,
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space.
You're in
This
my
is
face.
not
I
your
work
personal
here. This
space.
is my stationery.
This is not
I'm at
your
work.
personal.
This is what the dude did to me. Please leave. I'm gonna call security. Personal space. I'm a customer in the damn business, fool. Ain't in your personal space.
Space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
You're not worried about it. You're not worried about it.
You don't have to worry about it. You're literally not doing your job for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I told you something.
And what is big ass grandma doing? She ain't doing nothing but walking around, wobbling around. Why she ain't take this man's request? Why is she supporting him? They need to fire her ass too. She should have told them put their phones down and take the man's damn request.
I'm literally here at Frontier. I bought a ticket and they are not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever.
Oh, he got smart. Talking about you said you're never going to fly the airline again, so we might as well help you out. I hope he got fired too. Who? Customer service is horrible. Let me tell y'all, man. I don't know. Maybe y'all able-bodied people are starting to get a taste of this. I was 33 when I was injured in 2011. It wasn't that bad, but it was bad for people in wheelchairs and disabled, because I started noticing in 2012 after I got out of the hospital, people are so rude. Customer service is horrible. People treat you like crap. Now they're doing it to everybody. But I've been on this for the longest, noticing that people in customer service is atrocious. Atrocious. And then they got the nerve to say, you said this, so we ain't. I'm up here clicking on the wrong thing.
I've already bought a ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket, and this is your reaction.
They think it's okay to ignore them. Who says this is okay in the company policy to ignore your customers? I can't stand this, man. I can't stand this, man. And then you see videos like this where people say this is why they get the bad customer service. And this woman here, that's why people get bad customer service.
Hey, let me ask you a question. What's on your mind right now? What's on your mind right now?
No, I'm trying to, because this guy, he asked for two double whoppers.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's saying that, no, for who? But now he's switching it up. He getting upset with me.
That's what's on your mind right now?
Yeah.
It needs to be some money.
Was that really funny? Was that really funny? Was that necessary? You need to be getting some better food with your broke ass eating at Burger King. While you talking about he need to get some money, so do you. Why you eating at that nasty ass Burger King with your broke ass? That was trash. It need to be getting some money. You don't know who you are and what you may go through. Everybody, just because you up today don't mean you may be up tomorrow. You may be down asking this man to hire you in a year. You don't know what life holds. Everybody think they know stuff. I didn't know I'd be in a car accident. How you gonna know that? How you know that? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I know better. I know. You don't know nothing. We think we know stuff, but you don't know what can happen in the future. Like the old saying says, who you see going up, you can see him on the way back down. Don't ever think you better than somebody, or you doing this or you doing that. Don't be bragging and thinking you better or da. Y'all don't. That's one thing I know. I don't live by that way. Y'all ain't never seen me bragging or saying I'm this or that or da. Come on now. Anything can happen in life. Anything can happen in life, man. You could be doing good today and fall off a cliff tomorrow. Straight up. Anyway, let me get up out of here. Steven Harris, what's good, brother? Say BMF taking a break this week. Yeah, BMF was a good episode, this last one. I'll be back tomorrow, talk about some more stuff, but wanted to talk about a few of these videos. These people out here wilding these days, and A lot going on.
I traded that'd be
People, we gotta keep it together out here. It's a lot of liars and crazy stuff out there.
now.
I'll leave on this funny video. This dude went viral for what? Throwing his 22nd birthday party. This dude was 22 years ago in this mug. This dude older than a little bit.
What in the haberdashery?
This dude talking about 22nd birthday celebration. This dude know damn well the way he dressing ain't nothing but 22 would wear. His damn beard, his hairstyle, ain't nothing he got going for him. 22. Ain't nothing he got going. This dude, damn. Oh my God, he looked like he Michael Jordan's granddaddy, let alone a 22-year-old. Somebody say he been 22 years on the job. That's what that was for. He was celebrating 22 years on the job. They wasn't his birthday. People just tried to hate. Bad that he got his retirement and you don't. 22 years on the job. Anyway, y'all, let me get up out of here. I appreciate all of y'all for coming through. All of y'all that got my back, ride with me. I'm going to ride with y'all. And, you know, man, I really do appreciate it because he say he back in the 22. I know, right? He got a deuce. But, hey, man, everybody here, part of the Mo universe, the J1s, I appreciate y'all. I already know how it is. We all got a million other things that we could watch and do. And I appreciate when y'all come through and chill with your boy, watch, have a good laugh, learn a few things, chop it up. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm trying to finish up these other projects I'm working on. And the reason I'm doing that is because I look at life like a sandwich. What come first? The bread, baby. So I'm using these other projects so that I can make enough money to then use that to come back and reinvest into the channel, hire some people, some editors, be able to go out on the road and do video documentaries and go and travel channel type videos. And that's what I really want to do. So in order to do that, because I ain't making enough money on YouTube to do that, I got to figure out another venue that can make enough money where then I can do that, put that money back, and then it's on like a pile of neck bones. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me get up out of here, y'all. Appreciate everybody for watching. Be careful out there. Save your money because, boy, it's a lot going on in the finance world and stuff. Hell, invest in Bitcoin. If you don't know nothing else to do, invest in Bitcoin and save it. I gave Miss Crafty some Bitcoin for her birthday. I got to check in with her. I wonder what it's worth if she still got it. It wasn't a lot. I just gave her a few $1,000. No, I'm joking. But, you know, invest in Bitcoin because Bitcoin, man, it just keep going. And here's the thing. When you buy this stuff, don't ever sell it. You can always get a loan and use it as collateral. That way, you'll always have it. You'll never lose it. And you can just pay the loan back. Say you got $1,000 in Bitcoin, then you can get a loan for $500. You still got the $1,000 in Bitcoin. And when you pay the loan off, you're building up your credit and the Bitcoin keeps going up in value. So say it was worth 1,000, by the time you pay it off, it could be worth 1,500 or 2,000. But if you sell it, you got to start all over again. And also loans don't count as income. So if you sell it, you got to report it as income in tax time. But if you got a loan, technically, it's not income. It's a loan. And you repay the loan back. Anyway, that's a little bit of knowledge for you to think about. With all that money we got, right? Anyway, I'm up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one. About to make me warm up my Fazoli's. Instead of she talking about Burger King, you better go to Fazoli's, bitch. You better get you some Fazoli's. Talking about Burger King. Anyway, Steve Harris, Stevie, you have a good one. Miss Crafty, I was just talking about you, baby. What's up, mama? You still got, you used it? Oh, man. You used it. I know it wasn't much money. How much did it get up to? I think I sent you, what, like $25? Something like that. How much was it worth? If you'd have still had it, it might be worth $100. It might have been worth $100. It still ain't enough to retire on, but hey, Bitcoin goes up. I wish I would have bought more Bitcoin. At one time, I had $3,000 worth of Bitcoin when Bitcoin was only $10,000. So if that's what, like 30%. So at 100 grand, I would have 30 grand off of that same 3 grand, but I sold it. Oh man. And what's crazy is after I sold it, Bitcoin went down to like 7 grand for a while. And I was thinking, woo, I'm glad I sold it. I did good. Got my money. I made 3,000. Then it just went up to 20, 40, 100, And I'd be like, why did I sell that? Damn, that could be 30, 40 grand. Shucks. Anyway, here's the next tidbit. It's not too late still. Because in, I think, 2 years or 3, Bitcoin halves every 4 years or something like that, meaning that the supply available gets cut. And so that makes it more valuable. That's what made it go over the 100,000 mark. So the point is, you can still buy it. People will say, oh, Bitcoin over 100,000 or it's 120,000. It's too high to buy now. No, it ain't. Because by next year, it'll be at 200. Meaning that if you buy it at 100 and you be at 200, you'll double your money. If you put in 1,000, it'll be at 2,000 or 20,000, whatever. So still a lot of time. Some people think Bitcoin will even be at $1 million in 10 years. Might be. $13. Damn. Yeah, I guess that wasn't much. You had it for 2 years. That $13 would probably be $20 today. Well, hey. That's the thing, man, with Bitcoin is it don't move as fast as stocks, but then it moves faster. You know, it can be stable for a while, even go down, but then as it gets closer to happen, it'll go back up. Anyway, I wish I'd have never sold mine when I did, but I didn't really fully understand it as much as I do now. But now it's too late because I'm broke. Anyway, good night, y'all. Night, Damian, Kenny, Miss Crafty, everybody. We're going to have to catch up in Discord some more, y'all. Anyway, deuces. Y'all be safe. Save some money and not just in cash. And be safe in them streets. I'm out.